Hey guys, in this video, I'll be showing you how to assign an IP address to your Xerox copier. For this video, I'm going to be using a Workcentre 7830. This would work for a 7835, 45, 55, any of the 79 series, black and white machines, pretty much any Xerox. They may look a little different on the display, but it all goes down to the same thing. First and foremost, you need to connect your machine hardwired. As you can see, I have one here, a network cable connected to the machine. Make sure it's a live cable, of course. Goes to your router. If you have green lights, that's a good sign. So connect it. If you're wondering, does this machine goes wireless? Well, there's many ways to turn this machine into a wireless unit. That's a whole different video. There's many ways to do it. You can get a hotspot, you can do an extender, and so forth. So we won't get into that right now. So, okay, what you need to do is find an IP address that's available on your network. If you don't know how to do that, you can have the copier find one for you. So let's get started. I'm going to assume you have an IP address that you already know that you're going to assign to the machine. So first thing you're going to do is walk out to the machine, hit the login button. Type in your username, which is admin, lowercase. Your password is 1111, so that's 4 ones. Hit done. If that doesn't work, hopefully you can find the password, because if not, you're going to require a tech to come out and pretty much wipe out the whole software and reinstall it. So that's a tedious job. So hopefully you can get in. So once you're in, you hit the machine status. Wait for that to switch over. Hit the Tools tab here. Touch Network Settings. Go to TCP/IP Settings. And over here you'll have the IPv4. This is where you will type in your IP address. So you'll put in your IP address here, your gateway address, and your submask address. So you'll do that there. Now, for those of you who have this section here grayed out, that's because your dynamic is turned on. Now, let me show you real quick. If that's grayed out, what you need to do is come over and make sure it's disabled. You might have it on DHCP. Now, do you remember how I mentioned you can have the machine find an IP address for you? Well, the way you will do it is you will come over here. Let me go back here to the screen. You'll come over to this section here, select the dynamic address, and yours will probably say disabled. You'll select DHCP, hit OK. Wait for that to switch over. You're going to hit OK again. Then you're going to turn your machine off. Okay, and you open up the front door. I like to turn it off. I don't like to use the sub switch. I like to use the main one. You turn it off. Wait about 5-10 seconds. Turn it back on. Close the door, let it reboot, and then you're going to get, once it finds an IP address and it boots up or so, it's gonna automatically print out a configuration report. As you can see here, look for where it says connectivity TCP/IP. I know it's a little dark, and that's your IP address. It's gonna find one for you right there. I don't know if you could see that, just right there. Okay. Now, for whatever reason, if your machine does not print a configuration port automatically, let me go ahead and log out of here so I can show you where to go to do that. Okay, so if your machine does not print one of these, it's very simple. Once you're at the home page, you'll select machine status. Make sure that the machine status tab is on. Select information page, configuration report, and print, and it'll print one of these. So now that you have the IP address, we got to go to the computer and ping to it and make sure you can see it on your network. So let me show you how to do that. Okay, so now that you're in front of your computer, you're going to come over to the bottom corner and just type in CMD, Charlie, Mary, David. That's your command prompt, which is right there. You can select that. Your command prompt, once it pops up, you're going to type in ping, P-I-N-G, and then hit the space bar, and then type in the IP address that's on the configuration report, which is, and mine is 192.168.0.79. You hit enter, and if you get that reply, that means it sees it and you're ready to go. So now you can set up your print drivers, you can set up your scan an email and scan a shared folder, whatever you like. So most important is having your machine on the network. Thanks for watching.